And a big thank you again to Christiana and Ariana. Melody, do you want me to unmute you? I will. Hey, Melody, what's up?
So I'm actually the one with the dyslexia, and my mom actually kind of controls my schoolwork and stuff. That's why I was asking about that kind of stuff, because it's like her time, you know? My schoolwork is like her time, and she gets me to do it. So when I get frustrated and stuff, I just have to buckle down.
Yep, that'll just be a fine line, and maybe our presenters have more insight too from a student's perspective. But between balancing, what works with your mom and what works with your schedule together, and still taking those breaks. Like even as a teacher, I completely agree that when I get frustrated or overwhelmed or I'm stuck on something or just overworked sometimes, taking a little break, getting a snack, or going for a little walk, taking a shower, whatever it is, just getting my mind off it helps. So maybe that's something too you can chat with your mom about, that sometimes you need those breaks to try and come back at it again.
I used to have something similar to that, and what I would usually do is I would go and ask if I could do something else equivalent to that for whatever amount of time is left, and then come back to that later. That's maybe an idea if she will let you do that. Like let's say you're doing math and you're half an hour into it and you can't understand and you need a break, then you can ask if you can go do something else for that last half hour and then come back to it. She'll let you do that, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks. Another question. How many friends have y'all made at Branson?
Me, probably like one or two.
Yeah.
I used to have really friends. I used to.
I live in a place where I can't get to most of the field trips, and I have for the past almost 5 years, so I haven't really been able to go to field trips, and during group projects, usually I am stuck with people that sadly they're annoying to me, so I just kind of haven't reached out to anybody, so I haven't really made any friends in Branson.
I actually know exactly how you feel about that.
Yeah, it can be a fine line, and I know meeting people at online school is definitely a challenge. So don't get frustrated though. Don't give up. Keep trying with the people that you work with, and hopefully things like this help too. To kind of connect you guys. And definitely, I know that field trips can sometimes be not the most fun way you want to spend your day off of school or spend a day of school and have to work elsewhere. But I also recommend those. Miss Crow and I will be putting on a field trip in February where we go to Denver and do the iFly indoor skydiving. And that usually has a pretty high attendance for high school kids, which isn't always the case with field trips. So if you are looking for a place to meet a bunch of other high school kids that go to school, that field trip, we'll get info out in the future, but it's not till February this year. But like I said, last year I think we had like 30 students between middle school and high school. So that would be a good way to do that.
One of the things that I used to do in my old schools is go skating on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, definitely. Anything to get outside. All right, we are coming up at the end of our time here. Jaden, to answer your question, teachers are not allowed to give out student contact information without their permission. So you could try to ask a teacher if they can get in touch with that person. Otherwise, sometimes you just have to wait till you have a chance to maybe do it organically that way. But thank you all for coming. Again, a huge thank you to our presenters. I think you guys did a wonderful job. And I will hopefully see you all again in a couple weeks at our next session. Thanks again.
Thank you, Mrs. Nedved. I really appreciate it.
You are